everyone, Joshua Hanlon here, and today I'm with Joe at the Fox Valley, Wisconsin Bricks and Minifigs store. We're going to be taking a look at all the cool stuff they have in the store today. This store has only been open for about a month, so lots of new stuff to check out here. The first thing I wanted to start with is actually this display case here in front of the windows, and you've got a unique build up top here. So what is this?
Yeah, so we had a customer before May the 4th talk to us about, hey, I 3D print, I have a TIE fighter that I'm working on. Do you think I could display it in your store before May the 4th comes around? And I said, yeah, that's great. He brought it in. I didn't realize it was going to be, it's 200th the scale, I think, of the Lego TIE fighter, but you can see all the pieces that are definitely look like Lego. So it was really cool to have him have that in our store. So yeah, we're so happy that customers feel like they can want to display that kind of thing. And we have those little displays, customer creations we call them, around the store. So as we go around the tour with that, we can show you those. So
another cool thing you do here is kind of these 360 display cases. And so you have these glass cases, but you put them in a way that you can walk all the way around them, and so you can really appreciate kind of the builds and details from every angle.
Yeah, so I was thinking, okay, well, and I know other Bricks and Minifig stores have done this, but I just love the fact that with these cases you can look at everything versus having it be on the shelf or even in a box, especially for our pre-owned sets. Like the office down here, that building, you want to look around it, you can. When we first opened up, we had a lot of the modulars in these, and people were just at awe, like looking around them. So it just offers that more of an interaction with the Lego. So. Got
to give a shout out to the Rock Raiders setup here. You've got the whole baseplate here, and then of course you had teal in there. So what a great theme! So awesome. I love that you've got that set represented. Not a set that you see super often there.
No. When we got that in there, we like my wife Sarah, she's a co-owner, and she loves the 80s, and the teal is great. And then when the sun comes in here, it goes through that transparent Legos. It's a beautiful sight. So, yep.
And then as we go over to the corner here, one thing that always catches my eye is the base plates, and you've got tons of unique base plates here. Something that's really unique at the Bricks and Minifigs stores is this unique offering of base plates.
Yeah. So with any Bricks and Minifigs, we were able to, get third-party vendors that have amazing designs on them, Slab Dream Lab, and then also we have the Strictly Bricks, which people love the stackable ability for these. And the colors are numerous. So they come in here and. Those are a hot item right now. People realize that, the different colors allows them to do a lot more different mocks and their own creations. So, yeah.
And then, of course, moving over to the counter, you've got tons of minifigures and accessories. One thing I want to point out is these pieces here. So, another special piece. Tell us about what these are.
Yeah, these amazing cheese heads, right? So we are the third Bricks and Minifigs in Wisconsin. We have the Madison one and then Kenosha. And there's an employee there, John. He makes these, custom makes them. And he said, hey, Joe, you are the farther north store. You should be a hot item. And so far they have been. The holy cheese heads have been the popular ones, though. So
for people who aren't aware, cheese is kind of a big deal in Wisconsin.
It is, yeah. So any state that's got cheese hats or cheese heads, as you wear them, it's popular. So, yep.
And then you've also got the custom Anakin build back there, right? Who did that?
That is an employee of ours, Drew. He was so excited that we were displaying our customers' creations that I know he was working on it. He actually picked some parts from our bulk table and finished it and was able to get it on display. So that's Anakin, if you can't tell that. But I don't believe they offer that anywhere, as a set. So he took it upon himself to make that. So it's pretty awesome.
And I like the variety here in the cases of the smaller sets on the bottom, and then you get some of the minifigs on top as well.
Yeah, a lot of people look at the sets and they're like, oh, look at all these minifigures. And it's amazing that, Lego lovers know all the, custom or the collectible minifigures, but there's so many of them that they just get overwhelmed and they have to step back and like, okay, this is crazy. Like, I cannot believe there's this many. And so you have to explain to them that there's a bunch of series, and they love all the different ones. The Muppets, the Disney 100 now came out, and so, yep.
And of course, fantastic used stuff up there. I see a number of Bionicle sets represented. You even got like Falling Water, the architecture set. You don't see that one very often. So it looks like you've got, in addition to the newer and currently available stuff, you've got some really nice stuff on display in the store here.
Yeah, my favorite, we just got this one, and it's Nexonites. I know, Nexonites, they're Nexonites, but I love the color, like the transparent, and I just thought that was a great ad. And then we have these electric
Train tracks
that came in, and we've had one set go already, so hopefully that'll go. But yeah, some older items here. Bionicle, right away when we opened up, we had a gentleman kind of, here you go, here's my Bionicle, well, you know, and he was really, really grateful, and he kept them in really good condition. So we have a lot of those in the back too. So as they sell, we'll bring more out.
With a new store like this, I know it's only been open about a month. Yeah. Does that really kind of dictate then what you have available in terms of what people have just brought in at the beginning, and kind of like, here's the collections that people brought in, so this is kind of what we've got now?
Yeah, it has luckily been a variety, which is great. It started off a lot of Star Wars, some Technic, but just a lot of Star Wars.
Right. Yeah, there's always
so it's like,
a lot.
Okay, we have 50 AT-ATs in the back. You know, I can offer you this, but it doesn't matter. Like we will take it. We just won't offer that much, but people are glad to get rid of their Lego sometimes. So.
And you've got the fantastic and beautiful Titanic here. Now you've displayed this with it kind of taken apart here. Is that so you can show the kind of inside components?
Yeah. What we do, usually I have it together, and people are like, oh, that's impressive. It must all be hollow inside. And so I take it apart and like, oh my goodness, right? They have all the details of the floors and the bed and all that in the engine room. So this one, and then we have another one over here that we talk about a lot. Customers are just in awe with that, and I show them the books, and they're like, oh my goodness, how long does that take? I'm like, well, I did not build that, but our customer did that. You know, traded it in, and he said it took them this amount of this many months, and then. As far as the pieces, I always like to have customers guess. Between this and the Eiffel Tower back there that we have, they never get it right. But either it's $1 million or it's like 5,000. So yeah, so 9,090, and then Eiffel Tower is 10,001.
There you go. I also wanted to point out this little base plate you have of some of the more unique and rarer things. So what all is represented here?
So it started off with the Duplo. We got that. I'm like, oh, that's
silver chrome.
Yes, we don't have the golden brick, right? Like from the TV show, but and then we got some goats that are pretty popular, and then we got the Lego brick itself that was chrome, and then now we got some chrome stormtroopers that we actually have a few of, and those are just in the bottom of the bulk, so you'll never know what you'll find.
And coming out to more minifigs here, you've got, of course, lots of Star Wars represented, like you said, that's always super popular, but then Harry Potter and nice variety over here as well. So there's kind of something for everybody.
Yeah, elves have been a pretty big turnover here. They like people selling that, and then Friends is always here, and those sell really well for the ones that like that the Friends line. So.
And what is this display on the corner over here?
Oh yeah, so we had Jen Smart and Jacob. We had Jacob and Jen from Lego Master Season 2 here for a grand opening on April 29th. And so they were a blast. They were in our party room, and they did autographs, met the community and signed and talked with them. And we had so much good feedback from our customers saying we loved seeing them there. It just brought more of a sense of Lego community to the area. And Jacob was great. It was his first Lego Master. I think he bought a set for his brother here. I don't remember which one, but it was an old Expedition. But yeah, he bought that while he was here. So great people.
Mm-hmm. I also love the brick built sign. This is something that always catches my eye up there when I'm at a Bricks Minifig store. If they have kind of the brick built signage, I just think that's super fun and unique. So what's the story behind that?
So Jen, when she was here for the grand opening, she's like, we're going to build this greebling for Fox Valley and the name. And so she started with the FOX, and we got that done. And then she gave us some information on how to do the rest of it. And so throughout, since we opened for this past month, we were able to finish, the valley. So we have Fox Valley up there, and the customers just love to put different aspects of it. And I believe it's called greebling. But they if you look at it straight up, it looks fine. You look at it from the side, it's sticking out like maybe a few inches, and they did a great job. They had fun with it. So, and she had the whole color palette ready for us, so we didn't have to do much.
And then you also have the third-party stuff like Brick Arms here as well, something that I know is always popular, especially with kids.
Oh yeah, definitely. Brick Arms, that's I believe that's our top seller, and then we also have Big Kid Bricks as well. But the Brick Arms, I had a gentleman come in he's a model builder, and actually was looking at these for his models. So hey, if you want to use them for what you like, so go for it.
And of course, we have to point out the build your own minifig and the ball figs here as well. So iconic parts of any Bricks and Minifigs store. I love it. You've even got these I Heart Legoland torsos.
Yeah, those are popular. Yep, it's a staple of the Bricks and Minifigs, and right now we're running a promotion for Father's Day. So you buy, build your own father or father figure, and we get a build your own custom plate there. It says a few sayings on it for Father's Day. So
nice.
Yeah.
And then next to that, in this section, you've got a lot of your sealed sets. We can walk over as well and take a look at the bulk here. And you've got something interesting here where you've kind of broken it up by color as well. So how does this work?
So that works is when we have time or extra time, we will sit here and divide it up through color. Just some people like that option of quickly coming up here, looking at the grays and going through that. So if they are looking for a certain specific color, we'll say, hey, start with these. And then if not, you can go through the bulk tables. And yeah, it's been a success. We do sell it by piece too. If some people are just looking for that one piece, we'll be able to do that.
And you always have to have the bin of shame.
Yeah, it's not official, but it's got the tape on there, and it's usually that's non-Lego or broken pieces, and there's a few in there. So we're only human, so sometimes they'll slip by us.
Behind you here is the retired sets, right? So
yeah.
you have the older used sets, but then you also have some still sealed, which is great if people are looking for that kind of new in box.
That is the first thing they come in is, oh, retired sets, and we kind of label that so that people know that they are retired and they're not able to get them in retail stores. So we have a few. I know we just got this Lord of the Rings over here, which is pretty
highly
popular.
sought after stuff.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. So yeah. So those are fun to talk with people. And, oh, I had that back when I was. So yep.
And these displays here are really cool as well. You've got the minifig stands, but then also the kind of movies represented too.
Yeah, the Go Figure display. Again, those are all made from recycled material from a company we work with. And yeah, right now so the hearts we got in, and those are very popular. Yep, we'll have a few couples come in and use that. But yeah, we have the good guy and the bad guy stands and the Batman. So yeah, those are fun.
And as we head towards the back of the store, you also have an event space, party room.
Yeah.
And this is really cool because it lets people do more than just come in and shop. You can have parties here. So I know you haven't been open super long, but how has this room been working for you so far? What has been happening here?
Great. It's mostly been birthday parties, which is fine for us right now. We're training our employees how to run that, and they're doing really well. All the birthday parties we've had have been great. They love the idea that we have a kind of a system. We take care of it's 90 minutes, and we have people come in, families and friends. They'll sit around here, and we'll kind of go through what the agenda for the birthday party is. We have really what we have the kids do is make their minifigs first. So that way they like to race them on their derby track. So they'll make the minifigs. They'll build their derby track or derby car, and then they'll race them. And what we find out what they like to do is put their minifigs on there. They'll race them. It'll sort of stop down there, but then crash. They love taking them back and then rebuilding them and making them either faster, crazy long, crazy wide. We have a wide limit because we have to have race free, but sometimes you get some crazy designs, and they just like the whole idea of rebuilding that and making it go faster, making it go slower, however they want to do it, and making it tall, the tallest one they can get. So it's really fun to see the kids do that. Not necessarily want to make it faster, but just to recreate the build. Hey, it broke down there, I got to fix it, and so we have that going on. And there's no winners or losers as far as the race. They just like to race them and crash and have fun. So yeah.
I see a couple on the track. Can you give a demonstration
You
of what
betcha.
it looks like here?
You betcha. Plug it in here quick.
There you go.
All right.
You got a couple racers already.
All right, we'll see here if this works. Go. Oh boy,
I like
crashed.
the one that's split in half at the end.
Yep. And that's what usually happens. They're like, oh, cool. And they'll take it and come back to the table and then make it bigger. And I know one kid took everything off and like, where's that coffee cup? And he put a coffee cup on there and raced that. And so it's lots of fun. So.
No, that is super cool. But I love what you guys have done with the store here. So at this point, if people can't make it into the store in person, do you sell anything online, or are there any plans for that? Or how does that work?
There are plans. It's like running two stores. So what we'll do right now is we're strictly in store. There is plans though to do that. I think like every Brickets and Minifigs, they start up and they realize this is, there's no easy way of doing the online. So we're ready for that. I would say maybe at the end of the year next year, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So.
And then what's your online presence like as far as people, if they want to follow you on social media and kind of keep up with what the store is doing? Do you have events planned and things, or where can people
you
get
can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We're on there, and then our website needs some updating, but we'll get that going. Right now, to schedule birthdays, we're just having the folks call or email us and schedule that way through that. So.
Very cool. Well, make sure you check out the store online. We'll have links to all of that in the description of the video. So thank you so much for showing us around here at the store and kind of giving us an idea of what you guys have going on here. It's always exciting to see more Bricks and Minifig stores opening up and serving new parts of the country. So for anyone passing through Wisconsin here, make sure you stop at the store and check out all of the awesome products they have available. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.